We're back. Back and better than ever.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Got the sound like
you're having fun with it.
Oh yeah, I am.
You're having fun with it.
I am.
Let's have some fun with it.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. We're double checking our sound, hoping everything's good.
How do we sound?
Everybody, let us know.
Our voices are nice
Let
and
us know.
angelic.
I know this is the third episode, and we should probably already have this down in the sense of sound and.
We should, but we're just making sure.
Yeah, we just want to make sure. I don't know if no answer is a good answer.
We sound good. We sound pretty good.
Okay, we sound good. We double check.
I have us right here.
Nice. So.
It's been a little while.
It's been a minute. I know last time we were we were on, we kind of made a little promise in the sense of like we'll be back next Thursday, but things happened.
We said we were gonna be gone for a week because of a gig, and then come
right back, but
we didn't.
Things happened.
Life happens.
Mm-hmm.
But
So what you been doing? What you been doing for last week? Well, yeah. How was the gig? How was the gig?
The gig went great. Gig went really good. We had an amazing time.
And what was it?
It was in Van, Texas.
In what church?
That's a great question.
There it is.
The pastor's name is Pastor Guillermo. I can tell you that.
Okay, so any pastor with that name, that's what
in
the church.
Van, Texas.
That's the church y'all went to.
Probably.
That's the church y'all went to.
Caleb can probably tell us in the comments the name.
Yeah. Shout out the church.
Shout out the church
if you
for
can,
me, Caleb.
If you can, yes, Mr. Caleb. Just to give them a little shout out,
Yeah, they're great. The gig went great. We went Thursday to set everything up. Friday was the service, and then we played Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then big shout out to Elmer.
Mr. Elmer's.
Give me a.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Elmer.
Elmer. Round of applause for brother Elmer. Yes. Future pastor. I hear. Future pastor here. Oh.
Well, if it's in God's plan, it's in God's plan.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But
I think so.
Yeah. Explain that one for him.
Oh yeah, that little soundbite. I got, obviously we got the. Let me go through the soundbites we got.
Okay,
we got the applause going, the raising applause. Caleb, I don't remember that.
Oh, it's Getsemani.
Oh,
Iglesia Getsemani.
Okay.
And it's not with the H; it's with the
G. Yeah, G. Yeah.
Getsemani.
The Gethsemane or Gethsemane. Yeah, no, yeah.
Not Yosemite.
The Garden of Gethsemane.
Yes,
referring to the Garden of Gethsemane.
Yes.
Anyways,
anyway, let's go through the sound bites for today.
Yes, gotta. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we got the air horns. Oh yeah, classic.
Oh yeah.
Classic. And then and so that yell, I nagged it. Yeah. Well, honestly, I got it. I heard it used in another podcast. Crap, it's slipping my mind. It's also a Christian podcast. I think it's the Snipe Life. I think it's called Snipe Life, and they do like at first when I saw this guy, he was doing like live streams or like breakdowns of The Chosen, the show The Chosen. Pretty much, if y'all don't know, it's pretty much I guess a TV series, I guess, or a streaming series, where pretty much it's following the life of Christ and his disciples. And on one of the episodes, John the Baptist is in that particular episode, and it's the scene is pretty much portraying Jesus taking away like a demon, pretty much like banishing a demon, pretty much from a person, and then like everybody's quiet, and then John is in the back, and he's like, yeah. So it's pretty funny, and I say that because that podcast they get that, yeah, they get that snippet for whenever they get donations. Every time they get donation, that goes on. Yeah. So it's pretty good. So shout out to them. Shout
out to The Chosen, and shout out to the podcast.
Yep.
But how about you? What have you been doing the past couple weeks?
Well, setting up. Yeah. So this stuff.
SP404.
Oh yes, the Roland SP404. My little bit. Yeah. Let me see if I can show it off on the camera. Yeah.
We're sponsored by Roland.
I wish one day.
Imagine if we were sponsored.
One day. I got this neat little toy here.
Neat little thing. Yeah,
it's a SP404 Mark II. If anybody's familiar, this is I guess a sampling machine, I guess you could say. A lot of like lo-fi hip hop artists I've seen use this a lot, and I've always wanted one because I'm into that and everything, and just to make beats and everything. So yeah, it's a sample machine, but it's much more. Honestly, I shouldn't just say it's sampling machine because some fans of these are probably gonna get me and be like, it's so much more.
Spite you for that one.
Oh yeah, it does so much more. It got a bunch of effects. I could plug in a mic here too and do some crazy effects with it.
You can make a soundboard for a podcast.
Yes, for sure. But yeah, I've been messing with this. If you follow me on Instagram or on Instagram, I've done a few videos with it, so check that out. A few remixes here and there. But yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing really major. I guess just preparing for this day. For us to start again and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the fam who's at my house right now. They came all the way from Honduras.
Oh yeah, shout out
to them. We're packed house right now.
Very
love you guys, miss you guys, and I'll see you when I get home tonight.
Oh yeah.
But that's also something we've been preparing for. We got the whole house clean. We got the guest in the house.
Nice,
you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So shout out to the fam.
Yeah, but anything else? Anything other major? I guess any other things that we've accomplished or done?
I mean, my girl got baptized last night.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you had told me that. Yeah, congratulations. A little there.
Yeah, give her a yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, and it was funny because she's 21, so some people at the church were like, "Oh, you did it kind of late," but I just want everybody who's out there who's a little later in getting baptized, it's at your time.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it last. We talked about it last time. Yeah.
Bringing up the subject, bringing it back. Just everybody. It's your choice with God. It's a one-on-one. Don't do it because someone told you to, because then you're probably doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, because when I got baptized, was it 2 years ago? So I was 25, I think. 25, yeah. I think I was, or I was going to turn 25. I think I was 24 because I was baptized in May, and my birthday is in June. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think I was 24 at the time. But yeah, it's never too late.
Never, guys.
Never too late. Yeah, you look at the disciples, and
yeah.
Of course, Christianity wasn't really a thing until then. Yeah. But regardless, that's where they learned, and you learn. Well, I guess in a sense, the Apostle Paul, him, is a big example in that sense of like turning to Christianity and believing in Jesus for what he's done.
You think about all the disciples. I mean, you had Matthew, quite literally a tax collector.
Yes.
You had Saul, Peter. Saul changed to Peter. He was a fisherman, and then he became a fisher of men. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
yep. Oh, Simon Peter.
Simon and Peter. Sorry, not
yeah,
Saul.
Yeah,
Wasn't it Paul?
Saul was Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
a one-letter switch.
Yes. Like Mark and Bark. That's my change. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. But yeah. Let's get into today. Let's get into today's podcast.
No, yeah, for sure. As you notice on the thumbnail or the title, a few stuff we'll be discussing. Just kind of run through it. Yeah. Kanye is a god. That's a big.
We have some stuff to talk about.
It's a little old, but like in a sense of news, like it's a little old because it's been out for a minute. But I think it's something. It's something I guess important. I would say we could talk about.
Okay.
Being a lukewarm Christian and the eclipse is at the end.
The eclipse is coming on Monday, y'all.
Yeah, the eclipse is coming, but yeah.
As Al says, there's gonna be what was it? Darkness. Everything's.
Oh yeah, the day of darkness or something like that. Yeah.
Al.
There's another. Yeah, there's
Al crazy. But all right. So today I literally was at lunch.
Yeah.
And I get the link.
Yeah.
To that Kanye video. Mm-hmm. And it kind of made me a tad angry.
It's interesting. It's
very
interesting.
Pull up the video.
Because we can do this now. I can pull up
guys. Technology is great.
I know, right? Let me see. There's two videos. There are two clips that I'll pull up. So let's see. Let me get it all set up for y'all to see.
Let's watch this all together, shall we?
Yes, let's let us.
So we have Kanye there. We all know.
All right, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's just watch the clip. There might be some explicit language, so just be aware of that. But let's watch you react. It's just a little bit.
Yeah.
And mind you, did you see the whole interview? Or did you?
I watched about 3 minutes of it.
Did you watch 3 minutes?
Yeah, I watched the 3 minutes that I could handle.
So I'll explain. In context, I guess later. So here's the clip. Let's see.
What is the difference though when you hear, and music is like life, you know what I'm saying? And life, you're kind of like this, you know what I'm saying? And some people try to put you into a yesterday mode. At one point, we hear, and this is all you. We hear, Jesus is king. We hear this, but that's all you. Then there's sometimes you just want to say, man, not fuck it, but you just want to say, man, this is what I'm feeling right now. Are you in that space where you're comfortable enough to say, this is where I am right now? I'm still a man of God. Jesus still is king, but this is vultures right now. This is where I am.
It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I.
So that's a big thing.
That's the one that hit me.
I have an issue with Jesus.
That one,
that's crazy.
That's a little that hit me when I was at lunch. Kind of opened, the jaw came down a little bit when I heard that one.
Yeah, let's keep going.
It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put my experience in this world, my experience with my children, my experience with other people, my experience with my account, my experience with my brand, and my experience with the level of music that I was dealing with in my own hands. Like a lot of times I just feel like in our society in America, people, Christians, we'll depend on Jesus so much that we won't put the word in ourselves. And the main thing that really that I don't rock with is like, it's just always like, I'm gonna pray for you. And it's just like, you can actually physically do something yourself too, more than just pray. And we're so in this mentality that's all that needs to happen, but we ain't praying our way out of prison. Mm-hmm. We ain't praying our way out of the abortion clinics. We ain't praying our way to get our land back that was always ours after gentrification, after the Harlem Renaissance and Black Wall Street was burned to the ground, them prayers ain't working. We have to apply actual physical building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did. Like, I mean, look at this. I know I'm not gonna third rail y'all interview, but look at the power of what happened when me and Kyrie was on the same page. See, that's what's scary. But what they do is they put us each in a silo and say, your grandmother gonna lose her crib, and this gonna, you know how many threats we've been dealt with? And I didn't pray my way through them threats either. I had to get up and do it myself. I had so much to do, I ain't had time to pray.
Not only are we talking about
All right.
Some crazy allegation. Yeah, that was a little bit. That's probably where I stopped. But yeah, no, that got me a little heated, a little red in the ears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause first of all, you can't.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
First of all, let me go to this. Let me do this. A born again Christian, right?
Yeah.
You're from the world. You come into Christianity. You start in front of millions of your fans. Because Kanye, he's got millions of fans. I can't even lie to you, right? So you come out and you say you're a Christian, and I'm not just talking about Kanye. I'm talking about a bunch of other born again Christians that have left the worldly music and have come to Christianity. Yeah, cool. But you're still making worldly music.
Mm-hmm.
You're still performing your old songs.
Yeah.
Christianity, coming to Christianity means you have, and getting baptized means you have left that old life.
Yeah.
That life is gone. That's not your life no. You are born again.
Yeah.
Your life must be, you must be a full transparency of God. So you having issues because you're not getting what you want, acting like, I'm sorry, a child.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's not right. You can't have issues with the maker himself.
Yeah.
You know? So, and let me tell you this, and I've said this before. I heard this on an Instagram reel one time. He said, "Oh, I've been praying, but things weren't happening. Well, what if God wanted it that way?
Mm-hmm.
What if, like I said before, when you're taking a test, the test giver is quiet.
Yeah.
It's not that you're going to be seeing results like this, like that. And I'm going to put this in a perspective. My mom, she's going through a very difficult sickness. And she's had almost 3 years with this sickness. I feel it's God pushing her to be stronger in her faith and get her nice and just solidified in the Christian faith. It's not going to take 30 minutes that you pray and then boom, every one of your answers are prayer like that.
Yeah.
You wait, you continue to pray. And then he said, and then he continues to say, "Oh, I ain't got no time to pray. I got up and started doing stuff."
Yeah. It's crazy.
God can put you in a hospital bed like that.
Mm-hmm.
God is all powerful, because think about it, in the book of Job, what happened to Job?
Yeah.
Satan went to God to ask if he could test Job.
Yeah.
And God allowed it to happen. So God can allow you to have everything that you want. Yeah. And God can put you in a hospital bed. But you continue to pray. You continue when he says, "I got up and I went to go do this." Yeah. Guess who gave you the strength to go do that stuff? Yeah. And then he says, "Oh, Christians, they don't have to just pray. There's physical stuff you can do too." He just, he wants money for him to pay his way through what he's got through. Does he want more followers? Does he want more people to join his brand? More people to buy his clothing? Is that what you want? Well, some people don't got that. Yeah. Some people are working 9 to 5s, sustaining a family with their wife, with their kids, and all you're wanting is for them to come and join the brand. Come and buy my stuff. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm feeling just kind of a little heated with everything he said. Because as a Christian, no matter what you're going through, no matter the problems, the things that are hitting you all at one time, you continue to pray. You continue to ask for guidance. And if things don't go your way, it's not supposed to. Yeah. It's because God has the way already. And if it's not yours, boo-hoo, get up, dust it off, and continue to walk with God. Continue to pray.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I was eating, my jaw kind of dropped when you sent me the link, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts?
No, pretty much the same in that sense. Well, there is, I feel like he has that mindset, of like still immature. You know, it's immature Christian.
Immaturity.
You know, just very immaturity.
That's a great definition.
Just because I feel like a lot of people have felt that way in some shape or form, of like like you know, like you keep praying to God, and or you know, keep praying to Jesus, and they don't give you what you want. And to some people that does hurt, but it's because they don't fully understand the reasons for that. You know, I feel like there is other solutions, you know, to, you know, I guess get what you want in that sense. But if you're praying to the Lord and everything, you have to trust in Him that, you know, He will give it to you in time. Or there's moments where I even feel like some Christians even feel that get upset whenever, you know, because God can say no also.
Yeah.
There's moments where he can say, like, you ask for Him for something, and He's like, no, just no.
That's not in your path.
He'll give you an answer. Like, there's moments where you might think that, you know, He's not answering you. You know, he's you know, where is He when I need Him? But, you know, you have to also realize, you know, sure, there's that empathy, or I guess that just hope that, you know, He will fulfill your wants, or, you know, but this is the thing, you know, he's going to fulfill your needs, not your wants. Like, because wanting something is way different than you needing something.
Most definitely. And
so and some of those things he's going to say no. He's going to be like, no, you can't do that, or you can't have that. You know, if you're going to follow me, that's not the way. You have to go this way.
Exactly.
And it sometimes hurts, and I feel like that you know, what Kanye has been through with all the stuff that, you know, because whenever Jesus is King came out, that was kind of like, oh man, you know, Kanye West, like a big, like, well, you know, because Kanye, he's a big, you know, influential artist for sure. Like a lot of Christian rappers that I listen to, they name him as like an influence to their music and all. Which he's very big and everything, but it's one of those things where, like, there was a moment I feel like that Kanye just lost it, in a sense of, like, mentally, like he just everything just went out the window, and it's like his way. It's pretty much his way or the highway, in a sense. Yeah. And so like when he put out Jesus is King, and like when he proclaimed you know, Jesus as his Lord, you know, and all that, you know, I felt excited in the sense of like, like, this is a mainstream artist. I mean, it was funny. He was also too the first. That was like the first Christian album, I guess, hip hop album that I heard, and then like kind of got me more towards the stuff that I listen to now, just because of the influence. Because I feel like he kind of set the grounds of like of the other Christian, like the actual Christian artists, to be like hold up, like this secular artist, you know, that just turned, you know, to Christianity, you know, is making Christian music and is hitting big numbers. So why can't we? No. You know, and so that kind of bumped up like the challenge, like I want to say, the other Christian hip hop artists, and, you know, got them to do better. And that's what I started listening to them more. But as y'all, you know, we've seen through the media and everything, he went through a little tirade of anti-Semitic stuff. Certain stuff got canceled and everything. But yeah, it was I feel like he I don't know, like, there is some immaturity there, some misunderstanding, and I feel like it's sad because he, like I said, he is influential, and a lot of people saw this interview, and like people that are Christian or turned to Christianity when he did, because of just influence, or based off emotion, you know, and we know that that's not the right way. And whenever they see and when they experience this stuff just out of like emotion, and then they hear Kanye say this now, then they flip the switch now too, of like, well, you're right, Kanye. You know, I also prayed to Jesus, and he didn't answer me, or he didn't give me what I wanted.
That's exactly what I was gonna tell you right now. And You read my mind on that right now.
Yeah.
Where I was really like, in the part that hurts the most, like mainstream artist. He and you look at any other, or you hear any other like big worldly rapper talk, they say he's one of the greatest producers.
Oh yeah.
You'll hear Snoop, all of these guys say Kanye is up there. So yes, mainstream guy, billions of views, millions of fans, and when you say stuff like that, you have influence on people's minds.
Oh yeah,
and
big
like
influence.
you said,
yeah.
exactly. It sucks because for new born again Christians, actual Christians who like his stuff, you listen to him say that and you're like, oh, maybe he is right about that.
Yeah.
And then you've turned them to have issues. With Jesus.
It's that big misunderstanding, and and because he's a man of big influence, just he doesn't realize. Oh, I mean, he does. No, he surely does know or realize the impact his words give whenever he gives interviews and talks. And it is a shame that just because of him misunderstanding the word and the gospels, and truly having faith in Jesus and God, because I'm sure he has said or says that he did have faith in God, but not understanding the reasons why certain things happen. That's where some people will stray away. That's where it starts.
And I feel when you said immaturity, that comes with impatience.
Yes.
And when you don't have the patience to wait, then you're like, I need it now.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I mean, God or Jesus, they're not like it's not like a genie in a bottle. It's not a genie.
You don't get the 3 rub it and then 3 wishes.
Yeah, you don't get the wishes or anything.
That's not how it works.
And like he says later on, he says that he realizes he needs to get up and do it himself. Pretty much. Yeah, he's pretty much saying like, I can't rely on Jesus anymore. I got to do it myself now. I got to do it myself.
Exactly.
And it's not that, it's not the, I mean, sure. There are scenarios where, there are Christians that do like pray and like for something and like they do sit on it. And I guess like in a sense of like, you're praying for like, for financial help or something. Yeah. And then you're just waiting for God to give you like this big sign, and you're just there waiting, and then like these work opportunities come, but you're like, no, because I'm waiting. Well, obviously there, like, that's your that's the sign. That's your opportunity.
Signs after signs.
Yeah,
and not take because you're like, oh, I just wanted to appear right now.
No. And I mean, I get that there, and so I think that's where he kind of like, I feel like that's where the misunderstanding comes into play, where he thinks like, oh, like if nothing's happening, then, then I'm just gonna do it myself, which no, it's just that you're not looking at the signs, or you're not necessarily listening to God clearly, enough. You're still like clouded with the hopes of like it'll magically appear, or like, or every time you ask for something, it has to be so extravagant or like big,
And 2 things on that. One, about the whole it's the thing, things come, signs, and you're just not paying attention. Remember that drama that we did where it was like God told a woman on Christmas, I'm coming to visit you.
Yeah.
The first person came. She gave them food or whatever. Yeah. A child came. She helped go look for their mom, for their dad. And then like some last person, it was 3 people had showed up to her house. She helped them, and then she let them go. And at nighttime, she got very sad. She was like, God, I waited for you. I didn't see you. And he tells her, you did.
Yeah.
I visited you.
Yeah, I was there
3 times. I knocked on your door 3 times tonight. And it's like exactly what you said. We pray for things, and then it's like, let's say you ask for financial problems. Yeah. You have financial problems. God sends you a job offer. Yeah. Like that job that you put in, say 3 weeks ago. Hey, we got you. We got your spot. Yeah. Oh, that's great, but I think I'm gonna get into some money here soon. Yeah. So thank you, but I reject. Yeah. Hello. It's like that's number 1. Yeah. And the second thing I wanted to say is, okay, he said that about I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go do it myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Who planted it in your mind to get up and go start doing it?
Mm.
Who opened the doors for the things that you got done?
Yeah.
If it wasn't supposed to get done, that door wouldn't open.
Yep.
That window wouldn't have opened.
Mm.
So, yeah, cool. Kanye said all these things, and yeah, but we do love him. I mean, he's a brother in Christ. We're supposed to love all. We can't really give no hate. So, I feel, and there's no hate towards him. I just feel he's confused.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like a big major part of that is just the people around him. Because that is one thing that in Christianity you do need to be surrounded by like people, you know, that
will help you grow.
That'll help you grow, you know, that'll lift you up. Yeah. That'll give you accountability, because I feel like Kanye, like, he's just surrounded by a lot of yes men. You know, a lot of people that want to just please him, and like, you know, because of how influential he is.
And he's paying them.
Oh yeah,
these people are getting paid.
Yeah, they're getting paid for sure.
They want that paycheck, so yes,
yeah, exactly. Whatever you say, whatever you say. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we praying for him, I guess, in that sense. I mean,
it's definitely a prayer.
Yeah,
that needs to happen.
Yeah,
you know, it's just,
and it's not so much for his sake, but it is for like, I mean, it is for his sake, but for like just everybody that is influenced by him, because I do feel like this is just a major hit in the sense of like a lot of a backsliding, and you know, and just, you know, departure of Jesus. And so you just gotta be careful, very, you know, just be discerned, you know, have discernment around this type of influence, because yeah, like I said, a lot of people look up to him, are very influenced a lot from his music and everything. And so yeah, that resonates a lot.
Definitely. And I've always said our job is to plant the seed in people.
Yeah.
Let God do the work.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So our testimony, we talk to them, we try to testify as best we can, and then we let God take control and convert them to Christianity. And the things he's putting in people's head, it's not good.
No.
So that's what's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Really scary.
No, yeah, it is. And then there's one more clip here, or one more section of the interview. Let's see. Let's take a look. And let's go in it.
Peer.
Or let me go back a little bit for you.
Disappear.
Alive every day.
How did you not so-called disappear? Like, because that's a hell of a fight.
Because I'm God. And anyone that disagree, I'm the God of me, and you can't tell me who I am. I can't tell y'all. I could tell y'all. It's y'all job to listen. I'm the God of me. I don't know if I'm in heaven already and shit. I got number one from that. For all you know, I might be on like a fourth dimension version of the lifestyle. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I must have died in this accident. It must be heaven. I feel like, you know, there's people, tech guys and shit like Shervin or Elon. Elon always says, whatever would be the funniest outcome is what should happen. He's just thinking like, what is the most insane version of something? And that's the version that should happen. My boy.
Yeah, that's it's crazy.
Coming back to I didn't know why you put the title as it was, but
that's why he says, and that goes. I feel like that goes to there's like some other people that there's already like people that think that way too. Also, unfortunately, in the sense of like we are our own, like they don't believe in like God or anything. They believe that they're themselves are their own like entity, you know, or their own God, because they can manifest and all that, you know, that nonsense. I mean, I believe it's nonsense, you know, but yeah, and again, I feel like it's more delusional in that sense of like his understanding or reasoning of like, I got to just do all this myself, and you know, because of me doing myself and being successful, that must mean, I have that power, I have that will, and so that's why, I feel like that's why he says the things that's why he thinks he's God,
he thinks he's God. He's Delulu. He's Delulu is what it is.
Oh yeah. Which, I mean, in all honesty, this isn't the first time he's said this. I mean, before,
and the other stuff he kind of says, he says some out of pocket stuff, bro.
Yeah, and like, he talked about like how he might not know that this might be heaven and everything, and we Christians know that this is not heaven.
This
is definitely not heaven.
I love when
and I feel like a lot of celebrities think that way. And because I think I've heard a lot of celebrities say that, whenever it comes to like their beliefs and everything, or religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, they do refer like this place, like earth, like this, we're meant to do great things because this should be like our heaven in that sense or whatever, and that they're living it. And I'm like, no, there's still eternity after this, and that's unfortunately, you saying that, I don't think you'll be participating in that, unfortunately. And that's, if you think, and so that's unfortunately too, that's the enemy speaking and like influencing that mindset, and like, because this isn't heaven, this is actually the enemy's home. Earth this is the world home.
This world is not of ours.
Yeah, this is not
this
of ours.
This is not our eternal home,
unfortunately,
right here. And in the Bible literally says this isn't our home.
Yeah.
Eternal life is eternal life. People pass away every day.
Yeah.
How is this heaven if you're going to die one day?
Yeah.
All of us will pass. It's a thing that's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So this isn't home. And yeah, the delusional thing is crazy. I looked at him when they asked him, "What did you mean you didn't disappear?" I could see, he's on something, because did you see his he froze for a good 10 seconds.
Yeah, he does that. There's moments he's just kind of like, I think he's just kind of recollecting, like he's like what should I say? Like what like how can I answer this?
I'm a Nazi. Oh wait, that's the sort of
yeah. How can I answer this without being out of pocket?
Yeah, let's not.
I'm a god. It's like, what? Okay.
Out of everything, sure. he stared into the camera. He's like this. I am God.
Yeah. It's like I am God.
I mean, brother, it's a lot to try to talk about, and I know we could talk about the whole. This is an hour 19 interview that Kanye's doing. We could dissect the whole thing, the whole hour and 19, and we'd be here all day. But
well, I mean, I took the liberty of watching pretty much the whole thing. I mean, for the most part, just to not totally get it out of context. I mean, these are the only like moments here from the interview that he kind of, I mean, there's other stuff, but it's just more of like ranting or his like other like things when it comes to like music and his art.
Okay.
But this interview was mainly for his latest album, Vultures, with Ty Dolla $ign, and they mostly talk about the album and everything. But whenever what kind of made it big was these key moments when he talked about his
I am God.
In his sense his understanding of Christianity, which is it's weird. I mean, a lot of people had their takes and everything, which I feel like they were good takes when in the Christian, I guess, community.
They
were good takes in the sense of like, that this is he's far gone now, in the sense of like, I don't know if he can be saved again.
I don't know, man.
Again, I mean, it's not, and whenever it comes to like public figures or just in that sense of like them proclaiming they're Christian, I mean, as followers of Christ, we do have that responsibility also of like just praying for them, just hoping that they'll find their way back.
I think I can see why Kim K left.
Yeah.
Man, and like we said, it's not hate. It's more worrisome for the actual Christian community that.
Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like we're not. I mean, sure, we're lightly dogging on him and everything, but at the same time too, like, I mean, when it's this big of a like of a
person,
this
big of a figure,
like, I mean, and I guess if you're going to put yourself out there and proclaim these things, it is a responsibility of like your fellow like brothers to go out and like put you accountable.
Yeah.
Set things straight. Like
Yeah.
no.
Like no.
Not in the sense of like trying to PR like cover this up. No, like in the sense of like no, I don't know what happened to him. Something's off. Like, but this is the right way. This is trying to steer them the right way.
And that's what sucks about the yes men we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, this. Yes, Kanye. Yeah, you go off and said yes. Can I get my paycheck now?
Yeah.
Like that's really what he's got. And the people around him, like we said, it's just not good. Surround yourself around people who will grow and make you better, not hurt you and bring you down.
Mm-hmm.
Mark's advice of the day.
Yes.
Of the night, we should say.
Yeah, very, yeah.
Yeah, guys, just this is more of a, we're gonna pray for you, Kanye. We're gonna hope that you aren't too far gone.
Yeah. And yeah, from there, just God's,
it's in God's hands.
God's hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything we talk about is in God's hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, let me see. No, let me see if I can pull it up. There's other things in the news about Kanye. Unfortunately,
Oh my goodness.
I think he's in a lawsuit now.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
What's he got?
Unfortunately, I think he's being sued by ex-employee. I think. Let me quickly look it up. While I do this. Maybe you can read the chat or see if anybody's here.
Let's see.
Is anybody here? Hello.
We have Silver Teeth Activities. that was crazy grill stuff that he had going on. That's said,
that's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, his grill's so weird.
Yeah. How's everybody's night tonight? You're looking at it. Let me talk to the people. How y'all doing tonight? We doing good tonight. We happy to be back. We happy to be back. Just
yeah, here it is. I think this is it. Oh man, probably ad. Oh, of course. I don't want to subscribe. I want to read it. Let me find something else.
We are trying to find the Kanye lawsuit. If you're just now joining us, we were talking about Kanye West and his big spiel on an interview about his new album featuring Ty Dolla $ign. He said some pretty I'm gonna say out of pocket stuff to be nice.
Yes, very out of pocket.
Just at the end of the day, what me and Jose just kind of wanted to kind of just show y'all is that there's gonna be people, very famous people, that are gonna say some stuff, and it's about the people you surround yourself with. Just surround yourself with people that help you grow, not people that bring you down. And sometimes God does bring those people into your life to show you what a good person is. He'll bring the bad people in to show you what the good people are. No way.
Yeah. Yeah. I recently heard about this, so let me show this off. Let's see. Okay, so, yeah. Unfortunately for Ye, he is it's not looking too good.
No.
Even after the whole interview, it's still not like. If you think he was bad, then unfortunately, it's a bad time to be a Kanye fan.
It's
unfortunately.
Y'all are in hiding right now.
Ye, formerly Kanye West, accused of spreading anti-Semitism at Donda Academy in a new lawsuit. I don't know if you remember, he tried to do like a new like a school for and because he was all like during like the whole I want to say phase, but unfortunately, like I said, it probably was his whole Christian phase. He made a school. He made a school for his kids and everything. I think it was mainly for his kids, but because he he felt like the school system like didn't like teach you everything, and so he made his own school and everything. Yeah. And so he made Donda Academy and all that. And like I think it only lasted a few months and then got shut down.
I would think, yeah,
it got shut down.
I had to look up what anti-Semitism was for y'all that are like me and don't know that definition. Anti-Semitism is hostility against Jews.
Yes, it's Well, that's why I said like his whole anti-Semitism raid when he was all
going
like
crazy.
It's crazy. And so this continues that. And it's crazy because people think that was just a phase in the sense of like like they don't know where that came from, the anti-Semitism, and like, but no, this shows also, or this brings more proof, which there was been proof already, where that even before the whole like his whole tantrum of like the whole thing about like being sympathetic over the Nazis and like thinking Hitler like was great and all, like it was crazy.
He was right.
Yeah, it was, and like the Holocaust was like it wasn't true, it was fake or something.
Yeah, he started trying to.
It was crazy and
crazy time to be a Ye fan.
Oh yeah, right. And so people don't realize he's been saying this for a good minute. Honestly, it wasn't just all of a sudden.
It's been like since last year.
Yeah, no, it was more than
way
that.
before.
Way before. It was way before. Some people think or theorize it was probably after his mom passed away. That's when he got like a little loony, and like, which was like years ago. And so he's been like this. He's been like talking about like this thing. It wasn't like he saw a conspiracy video and then like, oh no, the Jews are, they're control of everything. It's a new world order from the Jews and everything. Yeah. No, it was a good minute that he was like, he was spreading this, and this confirms it even more. And so unfortunately, to the people that thought that it was just a phase or just like, he was like anti-Semitic just to be fun. No, he's
still going on, guys.
He believes that. He truly believes this stuff.
Truly believes
it. It's again scary. So he says here, Ye is being sued by a former employee of the private school he founded, Donda Academy, for various accusations, including the Grammy Award-winning artist allegedly spreading anti-Semitism and telling students he wanted to shave their heads, according to the suit. Trevor Phillips is suing Ye, his Yeezy fashion brand, and Donda Academy after he suffered severe discrimination, harassment, and retaliation directly by Kanye West. The 40-page suit is obtained the USA Today. Details was found. Those who worked for the former West Donda Academy School for 9 months. Said issue of the mogul began after he pushed back against Kanye's bigotry and instructions to violate the law, according to the suit. And you see, that's what happens whenever people push back against Kanye. Unfortunately, whenever you push back against a big figure, they don't like that. They don't understand that. They think they're the center of the universe, and they're like, no, forget you then.
Yeah.
And so that it sounds about right. Look at that guy. In October 2022, Ye received national backlash after posting on Twitter, now known as X, it's always going to be Twitter, that he was going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
That's absolutely crazy.
That was crazy. But it was that he was hired the next month to work for the Yeezy clothing line, the suit says. On several occasions, Phillips said he witnessed Kanye spew forth hate, profess anti-Semitism, tropes, and lies during the LGBTQ plus community, and even on one occasion almost sexually stimulate himself. Yeah.
Wow.
And
that's happening, you guys.
I mean, so it seems like he did this while he was at the school. So that kind of is crazy. That, like I said, there's some other stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's a big old thing. Y'all can read about it. It's crazy. Oh yeah, this whole thing. The Ye Show Donda Academy employees nude photos of sex partners.
That's absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's just gross. That's just gross.
Don't show nude partners of people. Don't show nude photos of people.
Yeah.
That's bad.
At the time, people speculate though that it was probably his now wife, that he was showing that was the photos, because at the time he wasn't married again, because during that time he got divorced
with Kim K,
and then he remarried one of his like fashion designers, and which at the time she kind of looked similar to Kim. She kind of looked similar. So, but yeah, I think it's her right here. Yeah, that's her. And I think people are speculating.
Sensori.
I think so. Yeah. I think some people though think that she it was her. It was her that he was showing.
He was showing.
He was showing like the news of her.
Why would you do that, man?
It was weird. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to show pictures of my partner. Yeah. To people. That's just kind of crazy.
I think that's it. So one of the things though, I mean, it did touch on it a little bit, but one of the things that I don't know why people aren't talking about it more. which is the kids issue. Because I think there's other magazines or other news outlets that just talk, even them, they just talk about a little bit here. I don't know. Yeah, we just read that he wanted to shave like the kids'
heads,
heads, and everything, which that's not the only thing, but supposedly, and also in the suit, he talks about which again he even also brushes over, and so supposedly like he wanted it to be like if for like punishment for like discipline, I guess, for the kids in the school, he wanted to have like pretty much a jail like house or something and put them in cages. It's really like,
it's kind of reminding me of like a Willy Wonka gone wrong.
Yeah,
situation.
it's crazy. Like
it's scary.
It's pretty much borderline cult activity there, like very borderline there. I mean, hey, he's proclaiming he's God. He has a big following. I mean, some people could just
starts trying to teach things that aren't right.
Yeah, I mean.
Welcome to the Ya Tu Sabes, where we piece things together.
Yeah. I mean, it's sounding a little,
cult-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is the first I'm hearing of anything. I didn't know he made a school. I don't know about the lawsuits. This is first, so
no, you didn't know
I'm
about
like
that school.
shocked out of my
of
words right now.
Yeah, I was in that rabbit hole a little bit. I mean, so I'll say like I wasn't a big fan of Kanye in the beginning, because honestly, whenever like, so I guess based on like the beginning when he first started out, I'll say he is like one of the best producers, best producers out there. He's one of the greats. He's up there. There's a reason why a lot of artists say, like now, like new generation, they love Kanye, but because of his music. Because no doubt, like his music is great in the sense of production. I like his production. Now his rapping, I don't really like. It's okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
And when people say, I guess this is a hot take for a lot of people, because honestly, they spit at you if you say anything
if you
wrong.
say something wrong about Kanye
and in his musicality as an artist. And like a lot of people like put him as like the greatest rapper, and I'm like, no, he's a great producer. Like he's one of the greatest producers.
His music is good.
Like it's great. Like he influenced a generation. Yeah, like a lot of like artists now, like new artists, and like I said, Christian artists. You hear his production like in a lot like try to like are influenced by his production.
Not his words.
But his rapping though, I mean, there's some like good quotes. There's some songs, but to say he's like the greatest of all time, like rapper, no.
I'm sorry.
To me, no. Like that. To me, that's my hot take of Kanye. I mean, I don't think there should be any hot takes anymore of him. Like he's down bad now, but no, his production and even in his new album, the Vultures album, production again, great, amazing. Rapping, no,
kind of mid.
No. I mean, a lot of people and even a lot of Christian artists that I listen to, they praise him so much, and I'm like, it's so cringe. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like thinking, dude, like his production, like props to his production, but like rapping, like no, dude, don't embarrass yourself by saying like he's the greatest.
Don't praise him like
no,
that.
don't do that.
And I feel like they know, they just want to.
Yeah,
they just want to put him out there like God. No.
He's an influence. He's a big influence. Yes. He's part of.
Yeah, and it's scary.
I will say he created he pushed a new wave of like sound and just the culture. He pushed it. He pushed the culture of hip hop and the sound. Yeah,
I'll give
him that.
He was in that group of producers that made rap just
he was
part
produced,
of that group.
He produced a lot of great for great artists, especially Jay-Z. Like at the time, he produced a lot of tracks with Jay-Z.
He's
Jay-Z
up there with like Dr. Dre, Biggie.
Oh yeah,
he's with those guys.
Yeah,
but not for the rapping.
No. I'm sorry. Like the rapping.
And now that he's doing this, I feel like a lot of people are just like, okay, guys, we're gonna turn away from Kanye.
Yeah. So I kind of followed him a little bit. I followed him a little bit more because like the Christian artists did praise him a little bit in the sense of like musically and like influentially. But and so whenever he came out with Jesus the King, I started following him a little bit more and looking into his discography a little bit more. Which again, like his old stuff is really good, and everything. And then whenever like the whole Jesus King, that's where he started doing the Donda, and everything. And then the Donda album came out. It was good. It was pretty good. It was kind of like a Christian album, half kind of. Not really kind of. But that's where he that's where he did the whole school thing. And then it seemed like he was going up in the sense of like, he looked happy, he was smiling all the time. And it was great. But then all this stuff came out.
Lost it.
Yeah, it just he got lost in the sauce.
And I'm seeing that because of this anti-Semitism stuff that he lost. He cut Adidas cut ties with him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just saw that on the little. Yeah, it's just showing everything he's lost, and he's lost Adidas.
Yeah,
he
lost
his EasyCon. He's lost everything.
Yeah. Now, right now, he the reason if like he made a website, his own website, Yeezy.com. I don't know why I'm plugging it, but there it is. Do what you will. I will say, it is a shame. It is a shame to like his misunderstanding of this whole thing, and then all this happening, because I do feel like truly like there is some good aspects to him in the sense of like
I was a Yeezy fan.
Yeah, like
I like the shoes.
Yeah,
I won't wear them anymore.
No, yeah,
because of the stuff he's saying. But yeah, and then some of his producing stuff was great.
Yeah, like he like said, made waves, and then also saw he had a little documentary called Genius. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good watch, in a sense of like it's pretty much a guy. He pretty much recorded Kanye through his life, pretty much up until the recent years, up until I can't remember what year, but until the recent years of like Jesus the King, until like his album Life of Pablo, that album up until then. But he was like he was pretty much recording his life from the beginning to then, and it's a cool watch in the sense of like seeing Kanye grow and like kind of see his rise from like just underdog producer, great producer, and being again, I feel like that's his great like attribute of the sense of like never giving up as a person, and like putting in the work. Because you see in that documentary, like he puts in the work, he tries to get in with like the hip hop scene. He doesn't just want to be a producer, he wants to be a rapper. In that sense, like I do respect him of like he's a go-getter. He wants he like
the drive is there.
He's driving, he's putting in the work and everything. But you do see that progression of like and I do notice that because during that time his mom is still alive and he's like helping him and kind of managing him, and I do feel like his anchor in that was his mom. What was his mom, and like throughout everything, thick and thin, she was there. And when he would go on his rants or like you start seeing his like little like get a little crazy. Yeah. His mom always like stepped in and like calmed him down, and because he would like get like kind of frustrated and he'll go to her for advice, and she would give him like the best advice, and you see that in the documentary. It's great. Like I'm like but then when she passed, that's when you see like the switch. The switch of Kanye.
Anymore. Yeah, and you give you the advice.
Yeah, and you see in the docuseries that he just gets lost. He gets lost by wanting that advice from his mom, but he gets it from, unfortunately, like these yes men. He gets it from the yes men that like he asked for advice, or I feel like he's very vulnerable to them, and then they just take advantage of him. Like oh no,
he
Kanye,
says, no, you're right.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And
a mother's not gonna let you, and that's what's cool things about a mom. A mom won't let you go through that.
Yeah.
If you're wrong, they're gonna tell you straight up.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, and it's just so unfortunate that that happens, and you see that progression. It's like I said, it's a good watch. I mean, I feel like if you're a fan, or if you were a fan, or just wanting to understand like that that mindset of him, like it's a great watch, and it is a good like underdog story in that sense of like coming from the bottom, and then just making it big, but unfortunately getting lost in the sauce. That's
the way to put it. Right now he's a little cuckoo in the cabeza.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, no, that's a big let's pray for him type guy.
Yeah, it's
because of everything he's going through. But you said we talked about the new Vultures album, and you said that you talked about Donda, and you said it was half and half.
I say that because like I feel like people think, or not think, but I do feel like some of the songs that are in it were supposed to be. I think because he also said I think Jesus is King was supposed to be bigger. The album was supposed to be more songs, but it was only a few. I think it was only 10 or 12 songs. I think
it was 10. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 songs, and I think it was gonna be more. But then he wanted to save it for the Donda album, and I think he was gonna. He made it a 2-parter. The first part was like it was like a Jesus is King part 2, and then Donda 2, it was more just his back in his old, kind of like Kanye, kind of Yeezus album, or like Life of Pablo kind of stuff, where it's like the gospel kind of stuff, but then he's just rapping about his life or about like just obscene things. Honestly, he's going back into things, but I think but even the first Donda album, like it was kind of like, because it was the reason I say it's like half and half is because like when you hear it, there is some like that's where like you kind of like have to discern or differentiate what is like truly talking about God, or are you talking about is it good music, like is it like good vibey music, or is it like actually like you're preaching the gospel through like this music, and or is it like feel good, happy music, there's a difference. Let's
just get the vibes going.
There's a difference. You can't just say just because it doesn't have any cursing and you're not talking about this certain things, that's Christian.
It's a Christian song.
No. It's
you got to spread the word.
Yeah, and I feel and in that album also, I mean, there is a few songs that are kind of like that do have cursing, but I will say that Donda album, obviously it's named after his mom, Donda. His mom was named Donda, and so it was kind of touching because I feel like obviously because it's named after her, it was dedicated to her. And there were some songs that it was for his mom, and it was touching in a sense of like that's nice, that's really nice. But again, unfortunately, he skewed away and is back to, I guess, his old ways, I guess you could say. But I mean, Vulture's album is pretty good, and I do feel like in the interview too, he does talk about his daughter North, where it's kind of sad but kind of sweet, I guess, in some form, that he does say that he does believe that because he has his daughter on one of the songs and everything, and he talks to her and all, like, and and that's good, like, it's, as a father and everything. That's one thing though that I do like believe, like he is a good father in the sense like he does love his kids, because in a lot of interviews or a lot of like, even in like, I've seen clips in like the Keeping Up with Kardashians when he's in it with his like kids and all, like he does like love his kids and everything, truly love his kids and do anything for them. And like he, like, now that North is a little older, like she he talks about an interview, like he talks with her and everything, and he truly believes that his mother is talking through her,
through North.
And it is sweet in that sense of like, the spirit, her essence, like her spirit is there, and that's where like I feel like I feel for him in a sense of like I feel like that's one reason why he kind of strayed away from Jesus, and like because of his prayers and everything.
Because his mom's not here to give him that advice.
And I feel like he wanted one of again, like I'm just speculating, but it might be because of his family. Like he prayed for his family to get better, and unfortunately, it didn't happen, and he got divorced. And now he's struggling with, in a sense of like the custody with his kids and everything, and so I do feel for him, and like from his songs in it, because I think there's like the music video for one of the songs on Vultures, where it's with his daughter, and they look like, when you see the music video, like you do see him like smile again with his daughter and everything, and that, like, I'm like, he loves his kids, like he really, like, he
may be crazy, but the love for his kids is there.
No, definitely. So in that sense, I mean, just pray for him, pray for the guy, like, it's more of like, hate him. It's like more like I just feel sorry for
You
him.
feel for him.
I feel
You
for
feel
him.
for the guy, and the
feel
prayers
for him.
need to be there for.
Yeah,
for old
not
Kanye.
and not in a condescending way. It's just that I just feel sorry in a
we
sense.
can see the craziness, bro. It's
Yeah.
I understand
You know,
exactly
I mean,
what you mean.
I'm not saying like he like I'm better than him or no.
No.
It's more. It's a mutual thing in a sense of like, nah, dude, like get better. Get better for your family, for your fans.
I'm gonna get you a card that says "Get well."
Yeah, just get
Please.
well soon.
Get well soon. But no, I'm bringing up the Dawn album half and half because
Oh yeah,
what's it like to be a lukewarm,
yeah, lukewarm.
a half, trying to be half and half?
Well, let's look at the Bible. What it
Let's-
says.
what does
it
the
says
Bible say about
Yeah,
lukewarm?
about being lukewarm. I feel a lot of people get that, or misunderstand it.
So
I feel like a lot of people misunderstand it though.
I feel like people. Let's read it, right? So if we go to Revelations 3, I think it was like 15 through 18 or something.
It
Yeah, it was-
is 15 through 16.
Through 16.
We can go on, but it's pretty much.
We'll put it
I
on
think
video.
I think we'll get it.
So if we read here in Revelation, it says, you want to read it or you want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
Verse 15 says, I know what you have done, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were cold or hot. But since you are lukewarm and not hot nor cold, I'm going to spit you out of my mouth. Heavy words there.
Very heavy, very heavy.
And, okay.
Thank